Okay, welcome back. Last time we duelled at the Desert Shrine, defeating the Low Mage before challenging High Mage Martus, and we won back the Millennium Scales. Then, we went to the Forest Shrine, defeated the Low Mage there before challenging High Mage Anubisius, and winning back the Millennium Key. I also started that episode dueling the Low Meadow Mage, so I could go and fight him just over and over again off-screen in free duel mode. And as a result, my deck has gotten way better. And now I feel a lot more confident heading into the late game. Atem, you won't win this time. I mean, my track record against you says otherwise, buddy. And also, my deck is way better now. I only got the one copy, but I do have Meteor Black Dragon. I have Skull Knight, I have Dark Magician, I have Gaia the Fierce Knight, Firewing Pegasus, Curse of Dragon. I have a lot more powerful monsters. I also dueled Shizu a couple more times and won a copy of Widespread Ruin, and a copy of Dragon Treasure. Well, another copy of Dragon Treasure. I'm still very fortunate and glad that I got that in my opening deck. That was very welcome. Okay, if I draw one of my dragons, it is over. I mean, I say that, it's kind of over since I pulled Gaia. Because, fun fact, this guy cannot do anything to beat Gaia the Fierce Knight. The only way he beats Gaia is if you put it on the wrong Guardian Star, which would be the other one, Jupiter, or if he plays Warrior Elimination. And he does that very rarely. So, yeah, we are in very good condition to win this duel next turn. Or maybe the turn after, it depends on what we draw. Either way, this duel is basically done. This is pretty much how it went in... Like, this is how basically most of the duels in Free Duel went. So, yeah, I'm not exactly, Oh. This is maybe a little bit less ideal. But you know what, that's fine. I'll just play this Marmot. I'll just play the Marmot and attack, you know, destroy him. I mean, let's be real, at worst it's only taken an additional turn or two, so, let's just finish off the Low Meadow Mage and then move on to the High Mage and hopefully get through him without too much difficulty either. Man, he loves playing Guilty of Dark Knight. It's like, my guy, it didn't work last time. Why did you think it would be different this time? You know what? Let's just power up Red Eyes. Let's just power up Red Eyes Black Dragon for the sake of it. And now, can just blast him to pieces. 10 out of 10, there goes that, and now we finish him off with Gaia. Okay, so, what do we win? Probably nothing great, but maybe Horn Imp. Honestly, if that had been a copy of me, if that had been a second Meteor Black Dragon, I would have lost it. Atem, you'll regret this victory, for you'll be facing the power of High Mage Kapura. Okay, in we go to duel the High Mage. I'm the Guardian of the Plains. I'm the High Mage Kapura. You're the Protector of Light, the owner of the Millennium Puzzle. Our Millennium Item is not for the likes of you. It must never be yours. The Millennium Item is Master Haitians and our key to world domination. First, I will defeat you. Then I will take your Millennium Puzzle and offer it to Master Haitian. Prepare to defend yourself. So, here's the thing. I mean, so, the weird thing with this guy is he does have a couple of warrior cards. But for the most part, despite the fact that he is meant to be, like, Guardian of the Plains, like, despite the fact that this guy is stated as Guardian of the Plains, and is the boss of the High... Well, he's the High Mage of the Meadow Temple. Like, there's very little he actually does with the Meadow Field. Like, this guy uses more dragons and spellcasters than anything. Now, I am just going to play this card face down and wait for him to attack. That's always the danger you face with these games sometimes, isn't it? That happens. It's not ideal, honestly, but hey, we'll manage. I'll manage. And by that I mean I will hopefully not draw into garbage for the next few turns. Because, yeah, I could lose very quickly if things don't go quite as planned. Also, if I have... Oh, that is everything I needed. Because now, That is a Meteor Black Dragon with 4,000 attack points. I put it on the sun, and now that can hit over anything he can play. This duel is over. There is nothing High Mage Kapura can do to stop me now. Like, this duel is... Like, the rest of this is a formality. He cannot stop me. Like, as far as I'm aware, he has no card in his deck that can do anything against me now. Because even if he summons Gate Guardian as an outright card, I can just hit over it. I can just hit over it because of the Guardian Star. This duel is over. And with that, you know what, just for a little bit of disrespect, we'll just hit him with a Raigeki, and then finish him off with the Dragon. 10 out of 10, there's something so satisfying about being able to destroy someone with the Meteor Black Dragon. Because you get crushed by it early game. And then it's like, hey, this is what it feels like to be the one crushing people with it. So, this is the power of light. Haitian, my lord, I have failed you. Well, I now have the Millennium Eye, so I'll call that a win. And now that we've completed 3, I don't know if it sets off at 2 or 3, we can go back to the hiding card shop, and more accurately, well, more importantly, the dueling grounds, and do another little event. You can completely miss this event, by the way. Atem, we got some trouble. Seto and mages came here while I was gone. They took off with Teana. They want you, Atem. They figure they can drag you out with Teana as bait. Come on, let's go to the shrine and rescue her. So, off we go to the shrine. This is it. This place gives me the creeps. To be honest, I don't really like being here. Seeing how there's no mage around to stop us, we can assume they're waiting for us inside. Come on, let's go. And this is the Labyrinth Mage. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you fools to your own funeral. Scram, we've got bigger fish to fry. So, this is the Labyrinth Mage. His deal is, basically think of him like the Paradox Brothers. He'll have Sanga, the Thunder, Suijin, Kazjin, Labyrinth Wall, Old Gate Guardian. He'll have all of those just kind of in his deck. And as such, just in case he plays a Gate Guardian turn 1, I'm just gonna put Widespread Ruin, just a quick little face down card there. And hopefully we won't need to worry about it, to be totally honest. Because I'll be honest, yeah, it's a bit worrying when the Gate Guardian hits the field. I mean, I say that at the same time, I'm still just gonna throw hands with whatever I can. That's a fake trap. Fake trap will just stop your attack. Like, it's... Like, fake trap isn't, like, it's not amazing, but it has uses. There's my Widespread Ruin, destroys the Gate Guardian. So that is everything I needed. I mean, ideally I would have liked to have had, you know, one of my more powerful monsters in hand, but, you know, I guess I can't really complain. I'm still gonna hit him for 3,900. And I have Raigeki in hand, just in case I need it. Which, honestly, I probably will, I know my luck. And honestly, he can play some pretty powerful monsters just by themselves, so... That is probably a Wall Shadow. That's probably either a Wall Shadow or just a regular Labyrinth Wall. So I'm actually going to attack just to kind of scout it out. It is indeed a Labyrinth Wall. So, well, if he just keeps playing defense... Okay, this duel's over. Fantastic. Because now... Actually, that might be another fake trap to stop one of my attacks, in which case he'll survive the turn on like 200 life points. But never mind, he doesn't, because now we just hit him with all of our monsters, and that is this duel over. 10 out of 10, we won without our super powerful monsters. Like, we won without Gaia, we won without Dark Magician, no Meteor Black Dragon, no Skull Knight. That went pretty comfortably. Now we have to do the only puzzle in the entire game. You cannot hope to survive this labyrinth. Look, ignore this guy. Let's move on. So, if we take a wrong turn here, we go back to the start of the labyrinth and have to duel that guy again. So, what we want to do is go right. I can't take much more of this. Then we go right again. Which way now? Then we go left. Every place looks the same. Where are we anyway? And then we go right again, and we clear the labyrinth. I think we finally made it. Let's go. And now we don't have to come back. Now we don't have to do the labyrinth when we come back again later. So you've come at last. We're here for Teana. I never dreamed Prince would be alive. There's much to be said of the Millennium Puzzle's power. Actually, I should thank my lucky stars that the puzzle still exists for me to take. Seto, destroy the Prince. Defeat him, and I will make you guardian of the puzzle. I thank you, my lord. Leave his life in my hands. That I shall. He's all yours. I'll meet you back at the Dark Shrine. My, I am surprised you passed the trials of the Labyrinth. Are you kidding? We could have done it with both our hands tied behind our backs. Is that the best you can do? I wish that was the best you could do. Ah, the hostage. You can have her back. Atem, I've been waiting for this chance to face you once again. There's no joy in simply trading the hostage for your item. The joy is in the battle. So now we duel Seto 2. So, here's the thing. This duel, completely missable. The first time I ever beat the game, I did not do this duel. So hopefully we can get through without too much hassle. That's not an ideal opening. That's not an ideal opening hand. So I'm just going to play Widespread Ruin face down once again, and hope he plays something strong. Just... that's not what I wanted. I should have played one of my garbage monsters. Oh, never mind. Crisis averted. So we just put this on the sun. Okay, note, put this on... So, note, if you do not have equip spells in hand, always put Meteor Black Dragon on the sun. Always put it on the sun, because that way it can hit over a Gate Guardian. Gate Guardian has 3750 and always defaults to Moon, because the AI will always play the top Guardian star. Therefore, if you put Meteor Black Dragon on the sun, it will always have the Guardian star boost, always go a 4000, and hit over the Gate Guardian. Obviously, this doesn't really work if you're on a meadow field, but I just wanted to mention that. It's an important, helpful little tip. However, you know, also, the Mars Guardian star can also be useful, but late game, there's not many... like, in the final duels of the game, not many monsters are really using Jupiter. So, yeah, just something to keep in mind. Now let's just throw the rest of our cards away. There's something to be said about having just kind of a collection of just kind of mediocre cards in hand. And just like, my Meteor Black Dragon has more, like, had more points than all of the other monsters in my hand probably put together. Like, I didn't run the numbers, but I'm pretty sure it was stronger than all of them put together. Also, 10 out of 10, he is playing a whole lot of Blackluster soldiers, and they are all just getting destroyed. So now, let's just summon up Firewing Pegasus, and finish him off. 10 out of 10, 1500, nice, clean, bring him down to 0. But now we can't actually proceed to the Dark Shrine, because we don't have all the items yet. We still have to handle the Sea and Meadow Shrines. Not bad. Not bad at all. At this rate, I doubt the mages will be able to stop you. You win. Take the card and the girl. Till we meet again. Teana, you okay? Yeah. Thanks, Atem. You too, Jono. Look, I've had enough of this place. Let's get out of here. You know, there's something strange about that Seto guy. I know, it's like he didn't really want to beat Atem at all. Look, if playing 3 Blackluster soldiers isn't playing to win, I don't know what is. It's like he's got a different agenda entirely. I know what you mean. Listen, Atem, you be careful around that guy. He's dangerous. So, I'll tell you what's dangerous. If I don't save my game right now. So I am going to save my game right now, because honestly those were 3, maybe 2, back-to-back duels that I was kind of worried about. And honestly, looking at how much time I have left, I think I may be able to finish off the remaining shrines in this episode. So, let's head on over to the Sea Shrine and test out our deck on the ocean. You're finally here. I'm afraid I can't let you enter the Sea Shrine. It's our duty to protect the Millennium Items, the source of our mystic power. This Sea Shrine will be your place of eternal rest. Prepare to lose. Do I have eternal rest, actually? I think I won it at one point. Do I? No? Yeah, I do. I mean, it's not going to get any use, because, you know, zombie monsters, but hey, I won a copy of it. Okay, so, we are now on a sea field. This could be a bit of a problem, because I still... Oy, this is a pretty bad opening hand, not gonna lie. But yeah, basically, I'm still playing by the rule of I'm not allowed to use Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And therefore, I have made this temple and the next one, maybe the next one a little less so, but this one a lot harder for myself. Also, the fact that he played that in defense mode tells me that that is more than likely a 21,000-year-old white turtle. Sorry, 30,000-year-old white turtle. It has 2,100 defense points. That's what I was mixing up. Anyway, now that I have MBD on the field, it is pretty much over. Like, he can't really do anything to stop me. Because, well, he can't hit over it. Like, he can't hit over it, and, well, I don't have the weakness. Like, since I put it on Sun, well, it's not gonna take any well, the other monsters, that's what I mean. The other monsters won't get the boost against it because it's not on Mars. Similarly, I put Firewing Pegasus on the Moon. I mean, they'll still be able to hit over that just in general because Firewing Pegasus doesn't have the field power bonus or anything. However, I should be able to hit for, as long as I summon 1,600 or more, we win here. So, let's just summon up Warrior of Tradition, attack, destroy the Sea King Dragon, and with that, this duel is over. So that's the low Sea Mage, pretty comfortably and, well, yeah, comfortably and, well, I don't know what the word I was going to use is. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, we won. No. It can't be. You weren't meant to win. Sekmaton. Interesting name. So, in we go. I'm the High Mage Sekmaton. Sekmaton, I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced. Since time immemorial, it's been our duty to protect the Millennium Items, and we shall never allow them to fall into your hands. Prepare to face my sea deck. Prepare to meet your doom. You shall pay dearly for your folly. You know it's serious when he's talking about my folly. It's like, calm down, buddy. It's not that serious. I mean, it kind of is, you know, world domination, all that jazz. Now, here's the thing. Like a big hero, I'm just gonna throw cards away. I did that in the wrong order. I wanted Curse of Dragon to be the last card so I could summon that on Pluto. Honestly, it won't make any difference. Watch as he summons, like, Suijin with 3,000 attack points right now. No? Kazajin. Well, it was one of the Jins. It was one of the pieces of the Gate Guardian. And honestly, that is the duel sorted. Unless he plays Raigeki, which I don't remember if he has, but either way, Meteor Black Dragon once again just kind of curb stomps its way into the game to go, haha, game easy actually. I say that even with the Meteor Black Dragon, the game loves to not play fair. Like, the game chooses violence at, like, every opportunity, and we'll be seeing that in the next episode, because the next episode is the big one. Because assumably I'm gonna have time in this episode to finish off the last temple as well, meaning the next episode, that means the next episode is gonna be the dreaded Final 6. And the Final 6 of this game is one of the most sadistic boss rushes I have ever played. Like, it is a case where, like, by the end, the game is just cheating. Like, that isn't even, like, salt talking, that is the game actually cheating. Like, by the end, like, I remember hearing once that the last boss just has, like, 15 cards in hand at all times. Because it's like, oh, it can just basically just filter through the deck to get whatever it wants. At the perfect time. Anyway, we defeat the High Mage of the Sea, and we win a Battle Steer. If I hadn't done the Forest and Meadow Shrines, that might be okay. You are powerful, but you don't stand a chance against the power of Master Haitian. So, we now have the Millennium Necklace. So now, we only have one left. So, we have a mountain to climb. Off we go to the Mountain Shrine. And we did manage to defeat the Low Mage earlier, so we know we can beat him. You're a fool to return here and face me. Prepare to lose. Buddy, it was close last time, I think. But last time I didn't have the Meteor Black Dragon in my deck. So, good luck. You will more than likely need it. And, actually, you know what? Let's just play Widespread Ruin and just see what happens. I think it'll be fun. What's he gonna do? Play a face down card, apparently. Okay. Oh, this could be perfect, actually. So, I'm also going to fuse this up into Gaia the Dragon Champion, who, honestly, card I never had. I always had Gaia, I had Gaia, I had Curse of Dragon, I had Polymerization. I never had Gaia the Dragon Champion as a card. It was always one of those cards I wanted but just never had. So, now, we win next turn. Unless... Also, he can't actually attack me or anything, so he's kind of well, not stalemate, he's checkmated here. Because he can't attack, he can't defend, there's nothing he can do to stop me. And for good measure, I just draw the Meteor Black Dragon as well. Okay, yeah, let's just curb stomp his hopes and dreams. And with that, that is Valoo Mountain Mage defeated within, what, 4 turns? Like 4 or 5 turns? I'll call that a win. Probably because it's a pretty significant one. And we win an Amoeba. Useless. What? It cannot be. I don't believe it. And now we head into the final temple. I'm the protector of the mountains, the High Mage Teana. The Millennium Item you seek is under my protection. If you wish to have it, you must face the wrath of my mighty mountain deck. Prepare for battle. So, High Mage Teana is kind of a threat, not gonna lie. Like, this guy does mean business. However, I have, plenty of super powerful dragons now, so, significantly less worried about him. However, what do I want to lead with here? Honestly, I know what I'll do here. This is going to be a goofy idea, but I'm going to do this just to get, like, an additional few hundred attack points on the board. And now, Crimson Sunbird just sits on my field for turn 1, and what is he leading with? Twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Simple as that, okay. So yeah, he is coming out of the gate swinging, as you can see. However, I could power up... Okay, I could power up Stone Dragon to such an extent where it would... Actually, no, never mind. I could have powered up Curse of Dragon to a point where it would have been able to just... Where it would have been able to just wall that. But at the same time, I have better dragons, you know? Like, I have more powerful dragons than that. However, I kind of need to actually power it up now, so, yeah, let's just power up Curse of Dragon so we don't lose. Obviously, it's not exactly ideal, but hey, 3,500 attack points is 3,500 attack points. And honestly, there's one card, and only one card that I can think of, that will actually get him past that Curse of Dragon now. And honestly, I don't think I would have survived the turn. I mean, I could have. Okay, now that I have hindsight, and knowing he was going to play a card face down, I could have survived the turn and just waited out Raigeki and saved my 2 dragon treasures. But honestly, I'd rather, have the safety of knowing now. And now, unless he destroys one of my monsters... Okay, he does destroy it. Only for 100 points of damage, though. So, I should be able to finish him off. Huh, probably this turn, actually. Because now... Meteor Black Dragon, I'm just going to show the 3D battle for this, because I haven't been able to show it for most of these, because I've kind of just been playing Raigeki a whole bunch. But either way, now we destroy his final monster with our Meteor Black Dragon, and then we've successfully earned all of the all of the Millennium Items. I remember the first time, though, I ever saw Meteor Black Dragon's kind of model on this, and I thought, man, this thing looks really small in-game. And then it's just like, no way, it's actually still just super ridiculously powerful, so who cares? And it just roasts the Thousand Dragon. Like, I feel kinda bad, because I love Thousand Dragon. But hey, with that, it is destroyed, right? And, yeah, we get a nice clean win. And our monster just disappears and returns to the field for us. And with one more or direct attack, I love how the card just kind of explodes. And with that, we win. All of the Millennium... Well, all but one of the Millennium Items is now under my control. Like, we now just need the Millennium Rod, which obviously Haitian still has himself. How could this be? Me? Defeated? So now we have the Millennium Ring. Atem, you actually defeated the High Mages. All that remains is Haitian's Shrine of Darkness, but you can't go there directly. You must return. Go back to the vast shrine. Okay, so that's basically the game's way of telling you, hey, this is where you need to go now. Go over there next. Because otherwise you'd probably end up just going to everywhere and just kind of assuming. Like, eventually you'd end up finding where to go, but, you know, kind of inconvenient otherwise. So, with that, we've now cleared out all of the shrines, and we only have 6 duels left. So I'm going to end off today's episode here, but next time we're going to enter the vast shrine and challenge the final 6. So as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for what should be the finale of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.